5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had. Bring them out. Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life. Had to find my inner power. To fashion, etiquette, and current events. Major show alert. All to enhance the happiness already inside you. Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.
Here I am, God damn it. Here I am. Welcome to the Romello Marcellus Show. I am he and he is me. Another explosive night, man. We are really getting ready to do, you know what? Ain't gonna be nothing different than I always do. God damn it. I figured I'd come on and have this conversation with you guys, man, once again, because it's relevant. You know, representation is very important. Representation is very, very important in how we represent ourselves and each other. But let me handle the business first, man. If you like the show, man, sharing is caring. Click like, smash the bell, subscribe, man. We're at 9:30, not 8 p.m. no more, but yeah, this is what it is, man. I just wanted to put it to the other. We're gonna change it out this week. And yeah, follow me on the Insta Slate. Tap me, let me know you came through. Let me know if you can hear me, man. Put a thumbs up in the room. Let's people get some room, get in the room actually and say hello. Let me know where you are, where you're from. Yeah, on Facebook. And aside from this, man, I got a special show coming up, man. Good friend of the show, friend of the family, man. Listen, you don't want to miss this one. You do not want to miss this. You think I'm wild? Wait till both of us get together. Myself and TK. Right here, live, man. You got to tap in, 325, man. That's next Monday. Not this one coming, but next Monday, the 25th of March, right here at 9:30 p.m. We're going to chop it up, man. We're going to get into our man shit. Grown man shit. Yeah. He's about to go out on tour, man. Live Nation, shout out to him, man. The tour is called Catch Me If You Can. I'm going to title that, man, because we're going to be off and running, especially what we're going to be talking about. And yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. I'm sure y'all seen him in multiple places. And he's going to come with a lot of wisdom, a lot of game. And us bouncing things off of each other, man, you know, there's going to be a humdinger. Ain't be nothing silent. If you're just joining the show, man, welcome to the Romello Marcellus Show. I am he and he is me. And yeah, we're about to get into it. Once again, if you like the show, subscribe, smash the like, hit the bell so you can get your notifications, man. And don't be shy. You see that number scrolling down at the bottom of the page, man. You got something you want to say, you can call right on it. I don't know who you are. You're anonymous, but your input and opinion is always welcome. This is an unbiased opinion, safe space. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Yeah. I'm going to jump right into it, man. I ain't going to spare the rod. Look, if you saw the post earlier, this is what we're talking about. Embracing Eros, navigating love, lust, and liberation. A lot of the people are dealing with, you know, the nuances in how there are the double standards in expression and how we express ourselves or how we are able to express ourselves in the world in which we live in, i.e. sexually. Okay? And this will not be one of those bash things where we talk about high body counts and all of that kind of shit. You know who you are. I mean, if that's your life and your lifestyle, I mean, cool, do that, but be responsible. This is not that show. All right? What I want to get into is as being a Black man, letting it be known, man, that representation matters. Representation matters. Okay. I will say this, man. There's no doubt that women across the globe have been demeaned, belittled to sexual beings through objectification, sexualization, especially in the media. This is a sad reality that occurs across all cultures, but more readily us as blacks. You know, our sisters are constantly being hypersexualized and devalued and demeaned and belittled. I didn't come up seeing our sisters in the light in which we're being seen now. Um, the emphasis of this piece is the hypersexualization of Black women. Um, this in no way contributing to the erasure of experiences by, you know, many, if not all, women of all races, regarding of the oppression they face. This is just an exception or an episode of who's being or who's the more oppressed by it, and rather an opportunity to shift gears in the education of how we deal with each other, you know, i.e., based on the images that we see or projected by us. Prime example, we can go back as far as this. We talking about a slut walk, really? For someone to clout chase? You know, that in itself is about $1, which propagated the prostitution culture in which we live in now and is being more propagated against our sisters. It is a shame that even now, man, we live in a world where we as men can't even be cordial without it being offensive or off base. I was reading something, man. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can grab it and put it up, man. It was about us. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna grab it real quick. Give me 1 second. It basically says when it comes to the male gaze, Black women have to choose between being ignored or being fetishized. It's like, okay, you could be in a grocery store and just say hello. And I've witnessed it. I don't want you. I'm just being cordial. You get all kinds of faces like, you know, you want to grab your purse and run out and you looking at and, you know, you just can't even be kind or cordial just to say hello. I'm just checking in. Okay, so people are chiming in already. Okay, here we go. If people are willing to portray themselves in a demeaning manner, then it helps other people treat them accordingly. Okay, but how is that according when it's across the board, meaning that the backlash or the blowback falls on all of us, even with dealing with each other. There you go. I tell you what, this is something else I found, and I thought it was profound. I'm gonna read it to you, but I'm gonna put it up so you can see it. This woman said, "As a Black woman, I find it so hard to be in control of my sexuality. White people have this conception of Black women as hypersexualized, and Black men expect us to be celibate and wait for them to raise their babies." Wow. I hate the fact that no matter what I do, I'll fall into a stereotype. That's bad. When you believe that you've got nowhere to turn because there's a constant um, expectation of you to be that, in which embodies the things that irresponsible folks put out there, like this video or this picture. Really? I mean, I don't knock it. You want to go to the beach and set your ass out? Damn, be responsible. It's your business, but you have to understand how many other people you affect. And then we look at the culture in which we live in, and we have this. And this is on our regularly televised national channels, our award shows that were supposed to be deemed respectful and privileged to be there. This is what they're selling to our youngins that see this shit on the TV. Yeah. And okay, lo and behold, we talk about tonight's show, right? Where's the real growth between us? It's actually non-existent, man. It's so transactional between us that we can't even get to the point where we represent each other properly. Um, I wanted to do this, man, as a focus because a lot of our sisters are overlooked. And yeah, we jump on it. I bash. I've done that shit. I mean, and I call it out, but I try to separate the two. Everybody's not a woman. Everybody's not a man. I'd say it based on your gender. You're not, I can't consider you that based on your actions or your physical prowess. I look at character. I look at your dignity and how you carry yourself and understanding your own self worth. That's where I'm at with it. Um, it's almost there's so much attention that's been drawn to the excessive sexualization of Black women that it has really manipulated our society as a whole when we look at each other, right? Young dudes that are being raised by single mothers, no pun intended, have feminine tendencies. And the nature in which these dudes are willing to match a female's energy, even with the gaze or the seeking of that kind of attention, right? If they're not selling something, why you need to be seen? What is it you're looking for? Are you're tricking, And even if you're on that, it still comes down to the promoting what's actually being put out here or been put out here for us to see or be a part of it, right? So here's the empathy or the empathy in which I'm gonna stand on tonight, right? Black women's experiences, their subject matter is unmatched with the shit that they've dealt with and deal with. Even with some of us sorry motherfuckers. We wrong. We wrong as shit. As men, we should be able to say what we want to say and mean what we say, and then that's it. Not to going back. It's not my job to come and pull your skirt up if it's being, you want to show that, then okay, that's you, and I have to put you in this bracket. But what I'm asking for, or what I'm looking for, is that time in which we all can come together and be accountable. We can't ask people to stop doing shit to us that we do to ourselves. Okay. Um, it's never easy to talk about our oppression, right? But for the sake of putting an end to it, we must tackle things head on. Like having these conversations. Sisters, when y'all gonna pull your sisters up? When y'all gonna stop supporting the bullshit they putting down or the shit that they're selling to your kids? A lot of your kids know the goddamn songs, but can't even recite the ABCs. Yeah. What's the girl talking about? Pussy hole pink and asshole brown? Really? And you got babies willing to run around and say that. Skeet, 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 or whatever they're saying, skeet, whatever. Come on, man. Gotta do better. Here's another example of how in which the target or the projection of hypersexual nature has been placed on you sisters, right? Check this out. Boom. You see the dress? The same goddamn dress, right? the media taking part in making Rihanna look more sexual and hypersexualized and the same goddamn dress that Bella Hadid is wearing and is able to just walk the street and no one is talking about nudity or the sexualizing of her body. But this is what they do to us. Yeah. We gotta get to the point where we stop accepting it. There was a thing I read some time ago, right? Just the excerpt, right? Um Tyra Banks had said it. Black women have been these victims, these animalistic, exotic women. Why can't we just be sexy American girl next door? Well, the lines are blurred because you were never meant to be that pure thing. You were always a dirty little secret. And now we're in a position where we can sell it outright and market it and sell our next generations and so on and so forth. Representation matters, man. And I'm going to say it again. Life as we know it is greatly impacted by the media. So when all we see is black women playing the same old roles, the hoochie mama, and when y'all walk down the street, you hear a man cat calling or saying something derogatory to a black woman with a sexualized slur, like "damn that ass fat," or something off the left. We know that this is a learned behavior. But we got to do better, man. Got to do better than learn behaviors. Learn behaviors. Learn from who? We grasp this because of the media constantly misrepresenting us all the way around, and more so the black woman. What I don't understand is that why don't we see the play, even with the music that we feed and we breed in? It's like, damn, could they have gone and gotten some dumber bitches to sing the songs that they singing? I'm I don't know. Honestly, man, when I listen to music, I have to look at the individual and see would I be willing to even have a conversation with them. And the majority of these jokers out here, nothing I nothing I can say to them at all, man. I feel damn, yeah, man, it's disheartening that we go through what we go through, but we're not doing anything about it. We can have these talks all day long, but we still allow the props to play us. I know we were sharper than that. I mean, I look to women, man, classy, together, you know, about their business, and I don't know, man. It's sad that here we go. A learned behavior. Let's unpack that. Average guy he's sitting home, he's listening to this shit, watching the video. He may go to a club and he see them on the table or wherever else, and ass and shit hanging out. And, you know, he plays into that. And it's so free and so loose that you have others who are willing to tap into that look like these females, right? So there's no dissemination. There's no separation from that. And then you have hurt dudes teaching other dudes to be hurt, meaning to project their foul energy into the world by the flagrant, outright disrespect of themselves and the females that they come in contact with. And those that are with it, meaning they're there for the party, they make it bad for everybody. You don't know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying either. But I'm saying a whole lot. Let me know if I'm off base. Somebody seems to think I am, or on point. Rather. This game on tonight, man, like I said, to put a little paint on it, ain't as I always do, right? And here we go. Think about these young girls, man, that watch this. Like a lot of the sisters are already gone, man. They're stripped of their innocence, you know, popping the coochies all over the goddamn place, already willing and ready to expose or throw their bodies in the dirt because they don't know any better. No one's giving them an understanding of what their true value is, who they really are, how powerful they are, how strong they are. So you like, thank you, thank you. Um, young girls usually lose it right around their adolescent years, right? And there's no savior after that one thing is gone, that innocence, that mode of chastity. I say all of this to say that representation matters. The intersections of race and gender are just things Black women can't escape. Okay? Those two things follow you, they follow you everywhere you go. Period. I know a lot of you all's voices go unheard. And any opportunity I can, I'll use my platform to raise awareness about the things that we should be doing to be better and more classy, be more intact with what we're doing. There's a time and place for everything. And, we have to understand that the powers that be want us to be distracted and willing to give up our birthright. Um, it was best said, Black women should not be generalized as hypersexual because it's neither true nor moral to create such a general perspective. Black women are neither your sexual experiments to conquer, nor the sexual driven humans that such a stereotype portrays them to be. Representation matters. When we are sitting by idly and watching people who have platforms abuse those platforms to disrespect everything that's gone into them having the opportunity to even be in a position to present quote unquote said art form. I think they should be better with presenting the art form. There's a way to do it. You know what? Here's an example. How many of you? I'm a music fan. I'm a musician by trade, and I love good music. But I came up in the day of lyricists. You can say what you want, but you have to be willing to be creative. And most of these motherfuckers out here are lazy as fuck. They can barely talk, let alone write lyrics. Okay? And that's just my honest 2 cents on a lot of these quote unquote rappers, or whatever you want to call them. Here's a song. I'm gonna give you an example. Norman Connors, Starship. Here's the hook, and it means something. You are my starship. Take me up tonight. Don't come too late, but don't come too soon. Do I need to repeat that again? I'm sure if you heard what I'm saying, I don't need to even paint the picture. But because of the delivery and what was said, it's understood. That's a conversation between a man and a woman, or a man to a woman. or it could be to a woman to a man. She didn't have to bare her ass. She could have stood there in the video and gyrated and shook a little bit, and it would have been just enough. A lot of times, man, less is more. What happened to the day and age in which we could live with the anticipation of seeing another or being in company of somebody just for a bit, and it's more than enough? If you're just joining the show, man, the topic tonight is embracing Eros, navigating love, lust, and liberation. The switch was the representation of a Black woman because it matters. And a lot of the images that we see put the stigma on our Black women that you all hypersexualized, and you all this, and you're all that. And you're not. You're beautiful. You're classy. Sometimes misguided like a motherfucker. We need a real yeah. Yeah. It happens. See, this is classy. Beautiful. Like fresh water. Yeah. Doesn't have to be negative all the time. Doesn't have to be. But this is where they want you right here. In images like this. Some pole nigga trash. Ready to give up the ass for some gas. Cash, gas, ass. Nobody rides for free, huh? But there's always got to be a price tag to you. And you don't even understand your value is exponential. This is why they want you distracted. This is why they don't want you to get it together with us. More importantly, yeah, come on now. You know when they say we're two together, the devil should flee? That was about us, man. The chosen people. Don't let me tell you anything different about yourself. Be the queens that you're supposed to be. First, recognize that you weren't even put here for yourself. You were put here for who? To find you. I believe, and I stand on it. Man, you find it a good thing. But y'all too busy preparing for something that you can't even understand, can't even fathom. And while you run around here preparing, you're taking on so much energy you have no business taking on. What you don't understand is that partially, this is to trip you up and to keep you in defense mode. To be in defense mode, it makes you masculine, makes you hard. And ain't no real man gonna deal with, they don't deal with men. So that's never gonna fly. So you'll always be in a position where you questioning whether you're enough to maintain something long term. So here we go. Back to things like this. You know, the images that you see. I'm not putting no faces to it right now. Okay. But you know, you got images like this. You got people out here posting like that. Oh, it's just summertime. It's time to go. Stuff like that. And then the songs that they perpetuate you to sing. When in all actuality, a lot of us missed the biggest component to having prosperity. The power of life and death is in your tongue. And if you are willing to run around and sing it and praise it and give it life in your life, the universe has already conspired to give it to you, whatever it is. So you want to be stopped, you want to stop being hypersexualized or having that false sense of awareness. Stop feeding your mind and your soul a lot of the things that you are partaking. Moderation is good. Go to a party, okay, you want to dance. But shit, when you're riding around in your car, when you lay in your house, listen to something else. Read, study to show yourself approved. take a step back and really meditate on your life and those things and people around you and the things that you do see so you can read through some of it. Representation matters. What do you represent? Yeah. You can go to school forever, sit up in the class, but you can't buy it. I'm always going to say some shit that's going to go over your head. Just because you're there every day don't mean you do the work. Or you're learning nothing. A lot of F students out this motherfucker, flunking right on out. Yep. Hey, man, listen. Well, I got y'all. 25th. Me and TK, we going to cut up on this motherfucker. We going to cut all the way up. Yeah. Make sure you tap in. The links will go out, man, and you can also listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeart, and right here on YouTube. If you're any of the other platforms, man, I'm going to give you about 10 minutes, and you got to click over to here, man. I need to get mine now. I gave y'all enough freebies. That was yesterday. This is today. Come on, get in the room with me. Come on, get in the room with me. Yep. If you're just joining the show, once again, man, we're talking about embracing Eros, navigating love, lust, and liberation. Actually, that was the bait, and the switch was, we're talking about representation that matters because I'm sick of seeing my sisters being hyper sexualized by miscreants and people. Well, let me retract that. They got lucky. So they're getting some dollars, and cool, they're going to push it to the limit as much as they can. And if they think that sex sells and the transactional thing, they're going to get your money. But this is unacceptable. Yeah. When we talk about brainwashing and programming those that are coming behind you and the clappers, and you know who you are. Yeah, that part. Just in all you're getting, man, get some understanding. If not from me, somebody else who really knows what shit should look like. And it shouldn't look like what it looks like now. It's looking real cheap, real fucked up, real fast. Yeah. Saying that somebody's parents somewhere, I guess, is cheering and rooting this shit on. Bad. It's bad. I remember there was a time where our sisters could go anywhere and they were basically unapproachable. But since this prostitution culture took hold, man, these motherfuckers got a lot of confidence. They will walk up and try their hand with a brother sitting there. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. And do it so smooth the brother don't even know what the fuck going on a lot of time. He just is dumb as a fucking tank. Yo, pull that shit on me. Yeah, you better know. I'm gonna deal with you. Yeah, bring your lunch. Anyway, I ain't gonna keep y'all long, man. I came on here just to stop in, tap in, and tap the fuck out. Once again, man, next week, man, the 25th, be right here. We'll be right here. Any questions you got, man, all of that, the platform will be wide open for you. Yeah. My guy going on the road, man, he's got a tour coming up, man. Live Nation's backing it. He's on it. And it's gonna catch me if you can. And yeah, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be right here. Thank you for y'all tuning in, man. And I'll be right back here. Manana. Manana. Tell somebody you seen me. Share it. Click like. Subscribe. Follow me on the Insta Select. And tap in with me right here if you On Facebook, you know who I am. You know where to find me. I have to let me address this, right? This is an atrocity. This is one of those things that I was talking about, right? And I ran this, but I'm gonna run it again. This is one of the things that we see on our regular folks because we're projected and perpetuated to do this thing. But we being projected, we can't. What can you really do with the projection of what's actually happening around you, being pumped and fed into you when you're seeing nobody's like this and folks like this perpetuating that you need to do what they telling you to do. But yet and still, here you go. Matter of fact, here, let me read this to you. I thought this was very interesting. Hang on. Let me pull it up. It says Nicki Minaj says she feels real responsible for girls selling sex and creating modern day prostitutes, which is bad, right? He also said that some of those women just don't sell a sexy image; they sell actual sex, which is something she never wanted to advocate. So she admitted to advocating this shit. She said, "I love being sexy. I'm never going to stop being an exhibitionist." She explained, "I don't really know how to say that without being offensive." She said, "Maybe I was naive, but I didn't realize how many girls were modern day prostitutes. Whether you're a stripper or whether you're an Instagram girl, these girls are so beautiful and they have so much to offer. But I'm finding out that you give them a couple of $1,000s and you have sex with them, and then you can have sex with them." Excuse me. Nikki added. She said, "I was like, yikes. It's just sad that they don't know their worth. It makes me sad as a woman. It makes me sad that maybe I've contributed to that in some way." There you go. From her own mouth. Look, man, I'm saying it, man. Okay, people have an art form. I can't knock people's artistic expression, but there comes a time where you have to be responsible or understand the things that you are perpetuating, and then wonder how the blowback's going to happen when you're part of the representation that matters. I can go on for days about this bullshit, but I ain't. I'm getting tired. Look, man, Monday, goddammit, Monday, Monday the 25th, be here. All right, be here. Me and this dude, we gonna get in. We gonna wreck. We coming in guns blazing. You hear me? You gonna get some wisdom. You gonna get some understanding. Yeah. We're talking about everything, man. Money. Talk about relationships. We're talking about life, man. Talk about growing old. And yeah, this motherfucker told me, well, you know what? I'm gonna deal with it different. I got you, man. I got you. This ain't Vlad TV. This ain't that. Come ready, man. Look, man, as y'all go to sleep tonight, man, get on your knees. Say your prayers. Cover yourself, cover your family. Wake up tomorrow, man. Meditate on the things that you want to do before you do them. Put your hands on them. Speak it. Walk into it. I'm praying for a better you because I need to be a better me. I'm speaking to it. Representation matters. I'm gonna do my best to be a better representative of us in every aspect that I can be. But when it comes time for me to check you, yeah, I'm checking that ass. But I ain't gonna let nobody else check us. I ain't gonna code switch at all. All right? So, and all you're getting, man, get your ass off my line. Good night.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had. Bring them out. Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events. Major show alert. All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you.
Check it out.
You're now rocking with the best.